After all of this preparation and words of wisdom, surely you want to know what we actually did during the birthday party. So, first of all, happy birthday to Arts Emergency for turning 10 years old. And for the Youth Collective, congratulations on making this festival. So here's a snippet of what we did. From a networking session hosted by the amazing Chloe, to get everyone to know each other and get them more comfortable, and just to find out any hidden secrets from anybody. To a creative writing class by the lovely poet Nasima.
Connection, I'm afraid that intimacy of the way words just transpire everything, the way someone
And then a supply talk with Short Supply about freelancing and starting up your own business. And making sure that all throughout you keep your mental health safe.
We're telling you this stuff because we're the experts, but we're not. We're only experts of our own experience. We're only experts of the things that we've been through.
Got the top of a mint here. If I put it in water, I'll have a mint plant.
What are we going to do?
And of course, we cannot forget the amazing Zine workshop by Karan Tamar.
Making a zine. We're making mini manifesto zines.
And then we had a second round of networking, but this time, instead of it just being the young community networking with one another, they were networking with industrial professionals.
I think it's fascinating to learn what people are interested in doing at the moment. I'm always kind of keen to hear from people. I'm really conscious that along the way in my own career, I sort of had to make a lot of it up as I went along because nobody was explaining how you do any of this. And I mean, personally, I benefited a lot from having personal connections, and I'm really conscious that if I hadn't known that person who in turn had known somebody who got me into that first BBC job, and then if I hadn't known somebody at university who recommended me to an agent who got me a publisher, then I wouldn't have got to where I am today. So I think it's really important to sort of try and give some of that back and support people who perhaps haven't got those connections.
My name's Lindsay Williams. I'm a television producer, and I have been mentoring for Arts Emergency for a number of years. I think that they're just such a brilliant organisation, and I just love the ethos. I love everything they do. I know young people whose lives have been really changed by Arts Emergency, so yeah, the chance to do a networking event and talk to people and, you know, give people who might not have had the experience or knowledge to go into this kind of industry some insight is great. And I just think everything they do is brilliant. It's amazing they've been going for 10 years, and let's hope they go for another 10.
And then we returned to Short Supply, who offered some advice, tips and secrets on freelancing.
Worth of savings, which feels, may feel really far away. I would say 6 months worth of savings is something to aim for.
And so I just asked, how much is... They're really, really good on the helpline. You have to wait for about 40 minutes for someone to answer the phone, but once you're through...
It really isn't as scary as it looks, and it's...
Moving on to the next event, it was a film screening, a little film premiere made by one of our very own Youth Collective members, Sam. The movie was called Existential Dread, and not only did we see his film, we also saw a small film created by a number of submissions from the Youth Collective members themselves. So, what did we make? It showcased days and routines that we all have, and a variety of creative practices that we each all have.
And sites of resistance.
I love filmmaking, art and photography. I try and do those things for a long time.
Our paintings are the earth. The art world is our world.
And then we ended our day with the final event, which was a panel discussion between one of the Youth Collective and 4 amazing panelists.
Managed to do that themselves.
That makes you wonder, how did we end this day? How did we close the birthday party? Well, we ended it off with a concert by Bites. And after that, we had a small pizza party and it was home time.
Thank you. I really appreciate the love.
Once again, happy birthday.